Fantastic crop of pumpkins this year. We had ideal growing weather as far as pumpkins are concerned. Most days were between 75, 85 degrees. We had very few 95 and above degrees, so the pumpkins didn't get stressed. A lot of sunny days. We didn't have much rain, but that's what you get with sunny days. But for the most part, growers can control the water and adding water, but they can't, control having the sun out. So it was really good. We had over 50 pumpkins show up in the volunteer weigh-off on Saturday, and then on the GPC sanctioned weigh-off for the more serious growers. On Sunday we had, I think we had over 40 for that. So the real magic comes after the weigh-off. We had over 100 fruit out there in the dooryard, and Bill Clark's got to figure out where they're all going to go, and which ones are going to be boats, and which ones are going to be on Main Street. So to choreograph that operation is Bill should get a lot of credit. It took I don't know how many contractor trucks and trailers and Hammond lumber yard sent down 5 or 6 forklifts and boom trucks, and last evening it was quite a sight to see all these pumpkins going in place. But you think about it, 75 pumpkins were placed in the village yesterday, and some of them weighing more than 1,400 pounds.
Hermit crab, eh?
Yes, yep. We thought that was a good match for the real estate office because it's all about the home.
Getting a home.
And having a house.
So you grew it and painted it?
Yep, I'm painting it and I grew it, and this is probably my, I can't remember, 4th year growing them. So,
and you came in at 405?
Yep. Each of the other 3 years I was going exponentially up, but this year I grew a little smaller one, but it was still just as much fun. So.
And what was the secret?
I don't think that, just a lot of sort of taking care of them and fussing over them, and a lot of good luck, I'd say.
Your bag.
It's going to be a pod buoy.
Pod buoy.
Well, I have peapod jewelry, so
right.
This is the pod buoy.
Are you putting actual gems in this year?
Well, I'm putting those little pumpkins, which I have to repaint because yesterday all the color came off of them.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm putting sand and seashells in. Oh. And I hope the sand doesn't blow away, but it's so wet it probably won't. It'll last for a few hours anyway. So it'll do.
You're going to be painted eventually?
Oh gosh, eventually, yeah. I'm not sure how it will actually end up, but finish it sometime today.
Great.
It's going to be a big lobster pot with a lobster lab inside, popping out with a lobster in his mouth.
Wow. You got a long ways to go then.
Nah, we pre-did some stuff. We knew it was going to rain.
So it's women of substance.
It is. And this is the fine owner of Women of
I
Substance.
think he knows that.
Uh-huh.
How
And
are
you're
you?
sponsoring this.
Isn't this great?
Yeah. It sort of has your whole logo involved.
Why not? We only get voted #1 maybe once, I don't know. So we gotta work it.
One of her lobster bags, and she's selling it at half off, so you should go buy a lobster bag. Okay, do you hear that, everyone?
Yeah.
Lobster bags! This is a Maxima pumpkin. She wants to recoup her donation to the Pumpkinfest.
Oh, great. Well,
So is she going to be weatherproof?
We hope so.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I am. We still need embellishments here.
It's a sugar cone with melty ice cream at the base and a couple of drops falling off of the edge here.
Ah, yeah.
So it's the masterpiece with sprinkles on top for Pumpkinfest 2015.
What's the concept?
It is the logo for the Darling Center.
Okay.
That's in Damariscotta. It's their 50th anniversary.
Right.
My dad's girlfriend works for them, so I'm going to paint the logo on this pumpkin.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I made the wood part. We carved the just inside.
It's a little different than
Pretty hollow.
the other themes. So this is the little guy that's going into the canoe.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Mr. Wabanaki.
And you did the face
I did.
in, what's it, paper mache?
I just picked up some children's modeling clay.
Oh.
And
Mm-hmm.
just did it, yeah.
And the hair?
That's a witch's wig from Rite Aid.
So you're getting a start before the rain, eh?
Trying. Try to beat that rain out.
And how many years have you been doing it?
This is my 3rd year.
So what's it going to be?
It's gonna be a candlestick telephone, we're hoping.
Uh-huh.
That's the plan, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen.
Getting big, and we thought that those would be the big ones. The little ones surpassed the big one, and the 2 other ones rotted. And
Yeah.
so we came out with 3 this year, but
So what's the theme of this one?
not really sure yet.
Okay.
A face of some kind.
And how many years have you been doing it?
I think 5. I think this is my 5th year. If not, it's my 6th, but I think it's my 5th.
And what's the plan this year?
Well, the plan is, first of all, for it not to rain before I get finished. And secondly, this is supposedly going to be an aquarium. And then if and when this dries, I'm going to paint fish swimming around.
Wait, Sarah!
How's it going?
Hi. It's going.
And what's your concept?
It's going to be a troll. Inlaid eyes,
Oh, yeah.
fingers, and goats.
Oh,
Like the Aaron Brockovich of the
Uh-huh.
mining industry. His name's Jay.
so they're all imprisoned in the
Yeah,
fence
they're
work.
under the bridge.
Under the bridge. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. That is a thick skin.
It is.
So what's the concept?
Well, right now, the plan is to make it. So this is a big hand, and then I got a face hiding behind it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to get the face to pull out. So it's kind of working in reverse. Normally I work this way back.
Right.
So now I have to put this on and kind of sneak in there and grab everything. So
Oh, wow.
it's becoming a little bit more work, but it's still fun.
Great.
That's cool. Thank you.
And I just look at the shape of the gourd and everything else just drips out of my head
Like worms, huh?
like worms.
Are there going to be worms in this one?
If I could get away with it.
It's the master of horror himself.
Yeah, well,
It doesn't look too horrible right now.
no. Give me time, man.
Uh-huh. I notice you have one that seems to have a belly button type feature on it.
I want to get a doll's head and jam it in there.
So what's the plan?
I don't know, I'm just having fun.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a plan.
The monarchs are disappearing too, aren't they?
know.
Well, that's too bad. Rain didn't get you, but the cold may.
Oh, no,
It's still cold. So what's this going to be?
Tiger.
It's a tiger, okay. Still needs some stripes.
Yes. Yeah.
Neat.
The next part is going to be good.
Can you believe that's a pumpkin?
I ought to go.
So what are we doing today?
We are carving a pumpkin.
Yes, and what's it going to be?
It's going to be a series of seals swimming over the top of each other.
Wow.
And this is Andrew. Andrew, the future master pumpkin carver of Damariscotta, Maine.
Okay.
And he's doing a fine job.
How's it going?
All right.
Playing catch up?
Yeah. A little chilly today.
So what's the theme?
There's going to be a fisherman floating on top of a giant whale, I guess.
Oh, wow.
It's only a whale or a bass.
Uh-huh.
It isn't exactly bass shape. That was my intention, but
Great.
so it might turn into a whale. Be a whale of a tail.
So playing catch up?
It's so much fun.
Uh-huh. So what's this going to be?
This is this fisherman who's catching this pumpkin full of fish.
Okay.
Okay, so I worked on him in the garage in the rain yesterday
Uh-huh.
because my plan was to be here. So I just pre-assembled him.
Okay.
He comes pre-assembled.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So he has 2 nets and he's catching this huge pumpkin full of the Gulf of Maine fish.
Those are probably the last of them.
As a matter of fact, I couldn't buy a real net at a marine supply store because they said, I'm sorry, we don't have any need for those anymore. Isn't that sad? So here we go. This is an Acadian redfish.
Okay.
Isn't he cute?
He is cute.
I may go get some netting to give him a white beard. I'm just not sure. He may not be done.
Great.
Spawning upstream.
Salmon spawning upstream?
Yep. I don't know if you've ever watched them. They break through the water. They actually ride on the rocks. They work their way up. So that'll be these. Right now I'm just trying to establish what my depth is. Then I'll fine tune these. And then after I get all this done, I'll do more around here. Otherwise you get wet. And this is the sacrificial pumpkin. I'm going to make 1 or 2 jumping salmon that will be suspended. So it will look like they're throwing themselves up.
Weighs 600 pounds.
So this is the universe and in blue, and your signs are going to come up in constellations.
And all the little tacks are glow in the dark, so when it gets dark, you can see the signs.
Oh.
I'm from Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
We've been coming up here 45 years. We were here the first year they had it. We went to the regatta down in the harbor. Maybe had 100 people.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Last year, 10,000. It's mind-boggling. I just think it's amazing what they've done. Just amazing.